hope you are well. In today's episode, we'll be exploring and learning about having low mood and poor motivation and how to overcome them. Dr. Darwin Buyson will explain us more based on one of our viewers' questions.
Hi, my name is Becky Glazier. My issue is that I procrastinate, especially when there's a lot of deadlines and assignments coming up. And even then, sometimes it's really hard to get out of bed and actually motivate myself to do the work. So I just wanted to know, how do I lift up my mood and motivate myself in these circumstances? Thank you.
So the key concept we need to understand from our viewer's question is the relationship between mood, thinking and behaviour. Now we often hear the excuse, not right now, I'm not in the mood. But what if our mood remains low? We could be waiting a long time for our mood to improve. Before we explore ways of improving our mood, let's look at this from the point of view of a vicious cycle. So when our mood is low, we typically do less. We do less activities. And the less activity we do, the lower our mood becomes. And when our mood is low, our thinking tends to become more negative. This negative vicious cycle becomes increasingly harder to escape from the longer we are caught up in it. In extreme cases, this could even lead to depression. So now we understand that mood, anxiety and thinking are linked. How do we break the negative pattern or negative vicious cycle? In other words, how do we improve our mood? Now the first and probably the simplest step is to change our behaviour. Now because you are low in mood, you most likely won't want to do anything. But how many times have you done something and later realised you feel better for having done it? Again, the simplest and most effective way of increasing your mood is to increase your activity levels. Keep it simple. Go for a walk. Connect with your surroundings. Call a friend. The simpler the activity, the more likely you will do it. The worst thing you can do is to go back to bed, as this will keep your mood low. Now for you to do this, you will have to push through some initial resistance. Chances are you'll be feeling low in energy and maybe even a bit anxious. Aim for a small amount of time to start with. Chances are, once you get started, you will likely continue. You might also want to set yourself achievable goals. Break down that big task into bite-sized chunks. The thought of completing a whole essay sounds quite daunting and will most likely lead you to avoiding the task and procrastinating. Maybe set yourself a goal of completing just one page, or set yourself a goal of completing 15 minutes, which will be 15 minutes more than what you would have otherwise done. Other ways of improving your mood include ensuring you're getting the right amount of sleep, not too much and not too little. And we'll be covering sleep in more detail in our next video. Hopefully, once you build up a little momentum, this will gradually increase, reversing the negative cycle into something more positive. Pushing through the initial resistance will enable this to happen. Now, for some people, it can be quite easy to give yourself a hard time when you're struggling. Remember, try to be kind to yourself in the same way you would be kind to a friend who might also be struggling if they were in the same situation as yourself.
We really do hope this helped you improve your mood and also gain that motivation. Let's continue to stay connected as we stay mentally healthy, because together we grow. I am Eribelle Celestino, and we live in interesting times.
watching. Give this video a like and leave a comment down below.
Make sure you subscribe to EBC Digital Nest and follow all our other social media platforms to see more content like this.